Well, good morning, everyone. Meteorologist Dana Melancon with you on Southeast Texas Express. We are your Roku access for weather in Southeast Texas, Southwest Louisiana, broadcasting live from our studio here at Christus, Southeast Texas, right here in Beaumont, next to Christus St. Elizabeth Hospital, where we hadn't been together in a while. We had a lot of things going on over the weekend, and weather's sort of been a little on the mundane side, hot and humid. We finally have rain chances that are back in. Saw some pretty significant rain the last couple of days in spots, and that's what we're going to be seeing again today. Again, we're coming to you from the weather center that we have built here, courtesy of Christus, Southeast Texas, on the Wellness Center building up on the 5th floor. And from our view east, we can take a look at the helipad. And normally I have the helicopter in view, but I've actually pivoted the camera a little bit. We can see the downtown skyline and the Edison Plaza, I believe is what they call. Is that what they call it now? The building downtown. Anyway, the high cirrus clouds are what we're focused on here at this view. But for the most part, we are looking at a quiet start. And I was going to say a warm start, and it is, relatively speaking, I guess, 78 degrees. Let me fix that graphic for you again. We're at 78 degrees as far as our temperatures are concerned. We're currently at 94% on our humidity reading, and northeast winds are at 2 miles per hour. We've got about a 50% coverage of rain in for today, and our rain coverage will actually ramp up significantly for Thursday, Friday, and unfortunately for our, if you had the holiday weekend coming up, our Labor Day weekend's got a significant chance for rain. You can see mid-80s for high, so certainly the clouds, and the showers are helping as far as those afternoon high temperatures are concerned. And I'm sure most everyone are in need of the shower activity. I know I am at home. I am needing some of the rain to push in, so hopefully you're receiving some of that beneficial moisture. Not everybody will see it, though, as our regional radar again continues to show most of what little bit of rain that we see this morning along the coast. We'll see it drift a little bit further north as our X-ray Doppler radar depicts those coastal showers still going on. We even have some lightning strikes, but it's far south into the Gulf of Mexico. This X-ray Doppler radar brought to us by Sam Trevino and the gang at Roofing 911. Our no watches, warnings, no heat advisories in effect, and looks like we can dodge that bullet for the next several days as the clouds and showers will keep our temperatures below our actual normal high for this time of year. We're currently at 78 degrees here at our studios. Port Arthur at the Jack Brooks Airport seeing the same at 78 degrees. We're also 78 in Orange under partly cloudy skies. Houston this morning, or Lake Charles is at 80, Houston at 79 degrees. A little bit of tropical activity to talk to you about, but dry air aloft with the Saharan dust obviously inhibiting any type of immediate development as far as the tropics are concerned. But a couple of areas of disturbed weather that at least during the next 7 days the National Hurricane Center will be looking at. Disturbance one, only a 10% probability of forming within the next either 48 hours or 7 days, and again staying well off into the Atlantic. The other one that we'll obviously be watching through the course of the week, but inhibited by dry air, is disturbance number 2, and has a 20% probability of forming during the next 7 days. Anything pops up, obviously, we'll be one of the first to let you know about it here on Facebook and on your streaming Roku television. Closer to home, we are looking at, again, a couple of different frontal systems, but nothing as far as extreme southeast Texas is concerned. Still high pressure, but that high retrograding off toward the west will allow moisture to come back up from the Gulf of Mexico and give us that significant rain opportunity that we're going to be looking at not only today, but for our Thursday, Friday, and unfortunately through the weekend. Looks like it could extend into Monday as well. Nationwide temperatures pretty much par for the course. 77 Dallas, Kansas City at 74. We're at 64 in Minneapolis, and for the west, Reno, Nevada at 61, and off toward our east, let's see, we're looking at Orlando, Florida at 78 degrees, 75 right now in New York City. Closer to home as far as our rain opportunities concerned, here's what it's going to be looking like. We've got an hour-by-hour forecast. We're going to start off at 10 o'clock. Again, coastal showers really the concern for the first part of the day, although later on we'll be seeing some afternoon showers too. We're going to progress through lunchtime now, where we can see Galveston, around the Baytown area, but also here in extreme southeast Texas. We're talking about Tyler County, looking at a few isolated showers, some in southwest Louisiana. It's just going to be hit and miss and just sort of sporadic as far as areas are concerned. And that's going to go in through, say, 7 or 8 o'clock this afternoon. And you can see by the late evening hours, it's still containing itself closer toward the coast. It's due in part to that high pressure, again, continuing to move off toward the west. That's going to sort of open the door to the moisture from the Gulf of Mexico and allow that rain chance to start returning to southeast Texas. And not only returning, but actually staying with us, gosh, for the next several days. Sabine Pass at the jetty today records one high tide, one that's already occurred early this morning at 2:07. The low tide occurring later on this evening. Sun was up as of 6:51, sun setting at 7:42. Forecast today brought to us by the great folks over at Wave Solutions. Partly to mostly cloudy skies later on today. Our 50% coverage of showers stands. Today is probably going to be the warmest day that we see for the rest of the week. 91 with east winds at 5 miles per hour tonight. Partly cloudy, a few isolated showers tonight. 30% coverage tonight, with our lows again mid-70s. The rest of the week, look at this. I mean, I don't remember the last time we've included not only rain into the forecast for the next 7 days, but this amount. I mean, we could be looking at maybe most areas up to an inch of rain a day, starting on Thursday. So keep that in mind. Certainly the clouds and the showers will keep our temperatures at bay, so that's a good aspect of our forecast. Hey, if you're on Facebook this morning, quickly, because we've got some other things going on the radio station that I'm going to attend to, but if you are on Facebook with us this morning, let me know about it. Or YouTube. I forgot to mention that at first. Facebook on our Southeast Texas Express page or your YouTube page. Either one. If you're on either one of those, let me know about it. I'd be happy to join you and tell you hello. We do want to remind your friends as well to join us on Southeast Texas Express on our radio station, either what Gary Lee Love's on from 6 until 10 this morning. 10 to 2 is yours truly. 2 to 6 is Paul Shagwa. And remind you to download our Roku television channel on your streaming Roku device, where we had a successful 3-hour live event on last Saturday morning. That, again, big success. Meteorologist Dana Melancon with you on Southeast Texas Express. Thanks so much for letting me join you this morning on Facebook and on your streaming YouTube television. Anything changes, we'll obviously be joining you right here on Southeast Texas Express. Have a great rest of your, what is today? Wednesday, everyone. Gosh, got away from me there.